Hey, you guys, welcome back to Celebrity Spills. And today we're going to be talking about Dawn Robinson, formerly known as one of the R&B singers of En Vogue, you guys. En Vogue was definitely a popular group back in the 1990s, and we know them all for some of their infamous songs like Don't Let Go, Give Him Something He Can Feel, Hold On, and a bunch of other hits that came out in the 1990s. Now, Dawn has definitely went live on Instagram letting everyone know that she has been living in her car for about 3 years now. Now, let's listen to what she has to say now, because she said this is not a scream out for help. She's just letting people know one of the things that she has went through, and it has given her an eye opening. Now, let's not forget, En Vogue was not just a small group, okay? They had hits after hits after hits. And as I went on social media to see what everyone has been saying, they're not understanding. Why are so many of these R&B and rap groups homeless, having no money? Did they choose fame over fortune? Let's listen to what Dawn has to say, you guys.
You guys, for the past almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas. And that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry. And a lot of her anger she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. I didn't understand it. I still don't. And it hurt me. So I was just trying to figure it out, but I couldn't. You can't read someone else's mind. You can't figure them out. They got to figure themselves out. So I was like, let me get out of here. And I was sleeping in my car for maybe about a month in Vegas. And then the guy that was co-managing me at the time was living in LA. And he said, you need to come back to LA because it's getting ready to be fire in Vegas. You need to come back. I love LA. So I said, okay. And he said that I could stay with him. And so I was like, okay. But you have a dog, I have a dog. Do we have, and he's like, I don't have a lot of room, but I'll make room for you. And then when I got to his place, he actually didn't have room for me. So it turned into, okay, well, I'm going to put you in a hotel for the night. And that one night turned into 8 months. Oh my God, you guys. I was like, no, this is unacceptable, because every apartment that I looked at, every single time I looked at a place, I would call him and I'm like, okay, can you meet me here? I would tell him ahead of time, of course. And then he wouldn't meet me there, and so I would take video and send it to him. And he's like, no, oh my God, this neighborhood, I hate it. I'm like, dude, I'm the one who has to live here. This is my remote for my phone. You can push play and pause and all that stuff, so that's why I'm holding this. Anyway, and it's way cheaper than the hotel. I told my assistant one day, I have been researching car life. There's a whole community of people that live in their cars, and a whole community of people that live in their RVs, and a whole community of people that live in vans. Van life, car life, RV life. And I loved what I was seeing. I just thought, wow, these people, I could do that. I could do this, I think. And I ended up in my car, and it's been, like I said, 3 years. Yeah, I mean, I felt like he was playing games, and I knew he was playing games, and I wasn't the one. I'm like, come on, I'm trying to make this easier on you, because financially, I know it's got to be hard. You're paying your rent and you're paying my hotel. Like, no, his apartment was $1,700 a month. And then my hotel was over $3,000. Yeah, way too much. And no, I'm not doing this. I can't. So, and I was always stressed every week because he would pay weekly for the hotel. So every week I was like, oh my God, can you afford it? Are you okay? And he's like, no, I can't, but I'm getting it together. What? You're the one who said to go to the hotel, and you're not approving any of the apartments. Like, it would be so much cheaper to just get me into an apartment. Like, what's the problem? sometimes I think, you guys, people want to trap you and keep you in a situation where you're vulnerable and depending on them. And I wasn't the one. So, yeah, I got out of there. So there's two people that I have in my life that are keeping me going, but I'm proud of me. And I'd rather be on my own right now and see my family when it's time, and when things change, hopefully they come to terms with what they did. You know, my sister, we don't talk, but I helped her so much when I first got in Vogue and through my career. And now no one is anywhere to be found. And that's okay. I know how I treated everybody in my life. They're the ones who have to live with how they treated me. So I feel for them, but I can't tell them how to behave. They're grown.
This whole situation pertaining to Dawn and her living with her parents, and then her manager actually taking her from one area into LA, saying he was going to fund her hotel stay for $3,000, is horrible. Having to depend on other people to take care of you is something that I hope that I would never have to deal with. But at the end of the day, I would like for her to reveal, how did she get herself into this situation? As being a hit maker of plenty of songs, En Vogue should not be in no place to be homeless, living in hotels, or living with their parents. That's just my opinion, you guys. You guys let me know what you think. But Slim Thug also responded to what Dawn had to say about living in her car. And the fact that Dawn's sister, those that you have helped when you was up, and then once you fall down on knee, those people not being there for you, that's a lesson. You understand? So let's just see what Slim Thug has to say, because they are being completely messy. I don't know what's going on, but listen to what he has to say.
En Vogue chick living out her car. Never should she do that. Look at her hits she made. Off them hits, she would still be getting enough money to pay some rent around this bitch. I get a monthly check every month. There's some work out there at 2 o'clock. I gotta start pulling up at this time. Yeah, I get a monthly check every month. If them people own they would be able to pay for something with their check, you know what I'm saying? And people are on your forever. Now, it need to be like, if you do a deal with a record label, they got 5 years to eat off that shit, and they got to give you back. Right now, it's some 20 years, and there's a lot of stipulations that they really be f***ing over you. But it should be 5 years and then, take your back. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way they ain't get their money back in 5 years.
So like I said, a lot of people is very curious on how Dawn Robinson can actually be homeless. After all of the hits that they done made, we definitely don't understand this. She needs to come back out with another story, letting us know how this happened. Or maybe not. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Make sure you like and you subscribe, and I see you later.